Yeah.
Hi, I'm Will Bailey, naturopath. This is Kelly, a patient that came to us a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
About a year and a half ago. And when Kelly came to us, we met Kelly a few months before, but Kelly gave us a ring around 6 o'clock in the morning, and she was going through a hard time. So probably Kelly could tell you a little bit more about it because it's coming straight from Kelly's mouth. And basically you rang us because you were having a breakdown. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. My husband had actually said to me, you need to ring Will in the morning. It needs to happen. I'd been diagnosed medically with depression and anxiety when I was 14. Heavily medicated for many, many years. Medication would increase till they had to change medications, and then I'd take more and more and more, and forever changing medications. I couldn't do the medication thing anymore. I needed to look at what was actually happening. They couldn't increase it higher. So I reached out to Will, and he opened his door and said, come straight over.
That was what, about 6:15 in the morning?
Yeah. Yep. Wasn't looking real attractive. Short of getting out of the pajamas was about all I did at that time.
Yeah.
And since that day, my life's changed dramatically.
Yeah. So what we did with Kelly was we put a frequency device onto it, yes, and the frequency device we use is called a Mediscan, and this was the father of Mediscan. Russians are really, really advanced with this technology, and this is a technology here. I'll just grab one. And we've been using it today, and we've changed a few things with Kelly today. We've seen 3 or 4 things that we've found where we've got a left spin in the body, which basically means we're talking about inflammations. We've run over it 2 or 3 times with our frequencies, and we've improved it today up to 29%, which is really, really cool. But Kelly's scan today is like, it's really, really hard to even explain how far she's advanced. She's now you're off the drugs, the medical drugs. And so what happens, she's been using a device now for about a year and a half. But what happens is when we look with our device, Kelly is 98% free of inflammation, which is just extraordinary considering the condition was in when we first met Kelly and when we first scanned her. And so we'd like to thank you very much for sticking with it.
I'd like to thank you very much.
And so it just goes to show that frequency is the old, because it was around in the 1900s. It was around in the 1920s and 30s. It was all destroyed. Basically, that science was destroyed, and it's been back in now for about 5, maybe to 10 years. I've been using it for 20 years. And the frequency is the medicine of the future, and Kelly really is proof of it. So from where she was 6 o'clock in the morning, having a breakdown and really in a bad mental state, what we basically did with this, we took her brain waves, which were in beta, and we turned them into theta. And in a matter of 25 minutes, she sat up and she said to me, she said, "What did you do to me?" And I said, well, basically what we've done is just changed a few things in your body. She said, well, you're not getting this back. And she wouldn't give it back to me, and she never gave it back to me for 5 months, right? 5 months, yeah. And I saw her from time to time, and every time I saw her, she had a smile on her face, and she was happy. She got a little device with her, and mate, this is a year and a half later, and frequency is right in this machine here, which is 93% accurate, 84% specific, and it doesn't lie. So thank you, and thanks a lot.
No worries, Will. Thank you.